Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy Tielemans is a player I've warmed to. I've been really impressed with having seen him so easily adjust to playing even in the fast, high-intensity leagues, and in addition to that, play one of the most demanding roles in the team too. I also think that he's developing more and more as a leader and becoming quite an authority.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Number 24.
So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
So that's got things underway. This, the game that marks the halfway point. Yoro. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big header! Goal! Manchester United! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Camera. And Torres. Cash. Camera. Well timed, excellent interception. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pau Torres. Konsa. Camera. Cash. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Lovely bit of skill. There will be a throw-in. De Ligt. Menu. And it's Dalot. That's Mount. Diogo Dalot gets into a good position. McGinn. Now that looks a decent ball. Matson. Here's Onana. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Manchester United really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And it's Dalot. Mount. And Dalot. Menu. Casemiro, given the lift of his goal. Menu. Onana. And Matson. McGinn. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu. And it's Casemiro. And it's Mount. Mount. Diogo Dalot has it out wide and in space. Cash clears it away. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Watkins. Distributed tidily. Looking here to chip it through. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Mount. And it's lofted through here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Onana. And here's Watkins. Cash plays the return pass. And Matson. It's a promising position. And he's whipped. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Menu. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Zirkzee. Matheus Cunha. And he shoots! They've scored! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cash. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Menu. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Picked out brilliantly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Torres gets rid without sophistication. And it's Dalot. Now it's Mount. Diogo Dalot could try cutting inside here. Incoming delivery. And the keeper has it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
From the second 45 coming
Manchester
soon.
United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Diogo Dalot receives it in a good position here. McGinn. And it's Tielemans. Camera. Cash. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. An instinctive delivery. Onana deals with that nice and simple. Pass somewhat off target. Cash. Now it's Watkins. He's on it, can he get away? Tielemans is having a shot! He has done it! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
After 57 minutes is number 8, Yuri Tielemans.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the cross. Zirkzee. Well, they can break here. And it's
The
Dalot.
attendance for this match was
Now this could be a chance. And
71,550.
he was quick to react. Ball's gone out of play. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tielemans! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Tielemans has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
25,
choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Looking for options for movement. Camera. And here's Watkins. Oh, that's delightful. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Šeško, now it's Menu. Diogo Dalot, he's through, he's one-on-one! Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
75 minutes played. And it's made its way to him. He's got away, delivered across, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Konsa cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has not gone well. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Tries to pass it through. Onana. To Camara. Cash. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the right. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? And that is out of play. Ball driven towards the far post. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
There you have it.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies.
Hello, everybody,
and quite
and
a
welcome
contest
to today's
ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
So Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
There's the whistle, and here we go. This is the start of the second half of this campaign. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy just...
Up he goes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yoro. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes delivers. That'll be a throw. And it's Mainu. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in a great position here. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a goal kick. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Mainu. And it's Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. And Casemiro. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Dalot. Now Mainu. And here's Mount. And he's had it nicked away. That should get the job done. Casemiro. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in plenty of space here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Diogo Dalot. Mount. And it's Dalot. And it's Mount. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. And that was asking just too much of him. Casemiro. Now Mainu. Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's intervened well there. Yoro. Mainu. Out for a throw. Martinez. Yoro. Zirkzee. Shifted it to the flank. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Great ball if he can get there. Diogo Dalot. It's a good run down the right. And it's Mount. So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? And he plays one through. It's a goal kick. Menu. And Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And that has been knocked clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matheus Cunha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
So
Well, I
it's
think
been
despite
even so
the
far.
scoreline, Peter,
Which
there's
way will
only
things go
one
in the
team
second
in it.
half?
They might
Ours,
not
of
have made
course.
the most of their
Everyone
chances so
feeds
far,
with
but
them out,
I
players to
see
the
no
field.
signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Showing great feet there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some good work on the right flank here. And the through ball. Cleared without complication. They get a throw in. Hoisted in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Diogo Dalot. Foot in. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Played in. Chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Menu. Mount. Zirkzee. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mount. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Mount. Crossed in once more. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. It's gone out for a throw-in. And they've switched it over to the other side.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Wriggles his way through. Played out wide. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Played in with purpose. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bruno Fernandes looking to run onto it. And it's made its way to him. That's tidy.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Spread it left. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Could try cutting inside here. That is ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Xerxes. And they can counter here. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. And that is masterful defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, number 45, number 33. Coming on the field, number 14.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 2.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, played right into his path. Fabio Carvalho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Diogo Dalot picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Manchester United leave it late, but in the end, it was great. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Mount. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beto. Nicely spread. And here's Xerxes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Diogo Dalot. Mount. Diogo Dalot. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lofted in. That is a brilliant interception.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Ndiaye. And it's Gay. Manchester United do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's... Can he finish? Xerxes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Beto. Gay.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Casemiro. Now Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Xerxes. That's cause for mild irritation. And it's Mount. It's a really well-measured ball. Spread neatly. It's a goal kick. Mount. And here's Xerxes. That is lovely. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Ligt. Martinez. And Dalot. Oh, that's nice. Menu. Tries to thread one through. This looks promising. And he whips it, climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Xerxes, and it's Dallo. He's in space and looking for options. He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Mount! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Mount brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pinches it off him. Xerxes. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Mikolenko with the clearance. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
O'Brien. Beto chasing after it. Casemiro. And it's Menu. Diogo Dallo, who's set up one goal so far. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Menu. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Yoro. Mount. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Now it's Bruno for shoots! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Diogo Dalot providing an outlet on that flank. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Delivers with whip. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
The attendance for
Almost
this
an hour
match
gone.
was 70,987.
Beto absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played out wide. Nice control. Mykolenko simply refused to be outdone there. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Beto. And it's Mykolenko. Ndiaye is onto this. Crosses it in. Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot. And Casemiro. Yoro. And De Ligt. Martinez. And it's Menu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now it's Mount. Flashes it across. A mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. McNeil. Coleman. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And Mykolenko. Oh, nice touch. Looking for options for movement. Mykolenko puts a cross in. Zirkzee. Diogo Dalot. Zirkzee. And it's Mount. And he's had it nicked away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Gueye. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mount. Manchester United finding their passes. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Menu. Now that looks a decent ball. Mount. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Zirkzee in with the challenge. McNeil.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ajnu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Mount. Keane. And it's Ajnu. And it's Garner.
Has been indicated.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That looks a cracking ball. And time is up. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Matheus Cunha, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
For your support today. You are more
So
than
that's it
just
from
our
us. Many thanks go
spokesman.
to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
There's the whistle. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Wood. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Menu. Yoro. That's Mount. And it's Dallo. Lovely feet. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Aina. Gibbs White. Anderson. Williams. Now Anderson. And he's forced to go back. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Gibbs White. Anderson. Little pass back. Williams. That's a delicate pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's picked it up out wide. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. Menu. And it's Dallo. Oh, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That's good play. He's picked his way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes goes short.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Mateus Cunha clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Martinez. And it's Dallo. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. That has been knocked clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Diogo Dallo. Played back into the centre. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Mount. Now it's Zirkzee. Nottingham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Casemiro. Distributed tidily. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Anderson. De Ligt gets good distance on it. Aina. Zirkzee. Casemiro. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mount. That's a good ball out wide. Played in by Dalot. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Zirkzee! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
There's the shot! That's a half-decent try. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Mount. Matheus Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes! Goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's in a great position here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Gibbs-White. No way through there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got tall. No mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Chance for a shot! And that should get the job done. Diogo Dalot. Mount. Martinez. Yoro. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
Nottingham can now introduce
Coming on
the
the
first of their
field is
substitutes.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Skims one in. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's managed to get rid. Goes down, but nothing given. Nottingham have the chance to go the other way. Gibbs-White has the 4th most assists in the league this year. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mount. And it's Dallo. Here's Matheus Cunha. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Flash. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Now it's Wood. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Wood. Matheus Cunha. Opts for safety. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's looking wide. Now it's Awoniyi. Gibbs-White. That has found him in acres of space. Menu, and he gets rid in a hurry. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It was all about the quality of the delivery and they come away with nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crashbang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Wood. Coming on to replace him is number 36. Substitution.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yoro. To Bruno Fernandes. Šeško.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Long ball looking to counter. And it's with the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.